The Supreme Court vacancy following the passing of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has launched Republicans and Democrats into a brand new battle with under 45 days to go until November 3rd. And Joe Biden's stance on filling the seat has been anything but consistent. A White House correspondent, Jenn Pellegrino, has more.
Joining me now is Harmeet Dillon, CEO and founder of the Center for American Liberty, co-chair of the Republican National Lawyers Association, and trial attorney in San Francisco. Harmeet, thanks for being here.
Happy to be here today, Jen.
Well, the last time we connected, we were chatting about Joe Biden's potential running mate, Kamala Harris, and we talked about her being a shapeshifter. And here we are now with this news that we have a vacant seat on the Supreme Court. And it seems like it's much of the same for Joe Biden as well. Can you talk a little bit about that and his past choices in filling that seat?
Sure, absolutely. Well, Joe Biden has flip-flopped and changed his positions 3 different times on this issue of whether a sitting president in an election year can nominate and get confirmed a Supreme Court justice. His position more than 20 years ago on this issue was that no, it would be appropriate to wait until a new president is elected. And of course, if he is not reelected, then basically what he would be doing is abdicating his current right to appoint a Supreme Court justice to Joe Biden. So obviously his most recent position is the most self-serving of all, but there's no intellectual consistency there, as we can see.
And ironically, Joe Biden said voters should pick a president and the president should nominate that Supreme Court justice. And well, we do have a president. His name is Donald J. Trump. He's in the White House just behind me.
That's right. And there's no clause in the United States Constitution that supports the Democrats' position in this regard. Now, Democrats and commentators are pointing to the fact that in 2016, the Republican Senate refused to hold a vote to confirm Merrick Garland. But the reasoning there is very different. And when you go back all the way back to the 1880s in our country and all of the vacancies that have occurred, in the vast majority of situations where the Senate was from a different party than the president, I think there are only 2 cases in history where a Supreme Court justice was actually confirmed under those circumstances. And the history supports the president's position and the Senate majority leader's position that it is both legal and appropriate politically and under our Constitution to fill this vacancy now.
And so we're 44 days until the election. It took 44 days to confirm Justice Ginsburg. What do you think is the likelihood that we will see this move forward before the election? And if it doesn't, what could that possibly mean for the election, especially in one that's so close between the president and Joe Biden?
Well, I think, first of all, it's really important that we do fill that vacancy. And the reason is, as you say, prior contested elections have gone to the United States Supreme Court to make rulings on election law issues, and the Supreme Court is now evenly divided. And so a tiebreaker is really important in that regard. Given the urgency here and given the circumstances that there are not just Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but many nominees to the United States Supreme Court have been confirmed in less than the time we have available here. Justice Stevens was 19 days, I believe. There's no reason why it can't be done. And I know that Mitch McConnell has a will to do it. I know that Democrats don't want to do it, but they're frankly powerless numerically thanks to Harry Reid's elimination of the supermajority rule in the Senate for this type of circumstance. They need to do it.
Harmeet Dillon, thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.